Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Hey, Scott. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Minister. Hey, Breezy. Hey, Lindy Lou. Hey, Gio. And where you been, Scott? You should already know. Coming in the door. Coming in the door. Where you been? I ain't see you in 2 readings. Hey, CB. Uh-huh. Out gallivanting. Out gallivanting. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on with you guys, and then we are out of here. You know, Scott, once you in the gang, ain't no getting out. So don't be over there second guessing, being reluctant. Okay, gang, let's see what's going on. What do we have for the collective, please? So I was hearing earlier, pure heart wins. So that could be significant. Okay, so you got the 7. Wait, let me move this. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, HP3. Okay, you guys got the Strength card in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse here. With the Page of Swords in reverse. So straight away, I'm hearing cybersecurity. Maybe someone works in cybersecurity. Maybe someone has had to contact cybersecurity. There's gonna be a lot of glitches or something like that. Now, someone needs to up their cybersecurity. Like someone needs to, like, I don't know why Spirit says do a sweep of like their devices and stuff, because there could be like some kind of tracking or spying going on here. Also, too, if you go to like a library or something and you on the internet and then like you sign into your like email account or something, make sure you sign out before you get up from the computer, because I'm seeing like a computer screen. Spirit is showing me a library, but Spirit is also showing me somebody that's like using a public computer for something, and they go to their Gmail for some like security code or something like that, and then they forget about that. They switch screens, and then I'm seeing somebody getting up, and then I'm seeing somebody sitting down there at that same desk, and then they open up the computer and it goes to somebody's email. Like somebody's email is exposed, like all the messages and things. So somebody needs to make sure that they're closing out tabs, or also too, maybe not let you know, like you ever use a web page and then it says save this password for later, check no, or check not for this device. Okay, because there's like weak security here. Somebody needs to be watching their back too. Five of Wands here. Weak password, Spirit says. But there's a lot of people fighting for some type of information here. Or fighting over some misinformation, I'm hearing too. Let's clarify this. Okay, Spirit, show me this weak security. What does this Five of Wands have to do with any of it? Show me this. Lovers in reverse. Of course, right? Because it's tarot on YouTube, right? But anyway, with this Lovers in reverse here, it's like, here we go. You know, somebody could love runner chaser relationships here. Like, oh, I curve you, I disconnect from you, but then I sit back and I watch to see what you're doing. It's some weird energy like this. Now this is not like someone trying to like hack your accounts or something, like an ex or ex friend or ex associate or acquaintance even with the Lovers in reverse here. This is just someone who could be just watching you. And the reason the security is weak is because maybe your page is not private. Maybe you got a public page or something. And because the Page of Swords here is in reverse. So this is how someone's able to see you. Okay. But somebody has an ex here or an ex whatever that is really like, I don't know, they just still like to watch some of you. If this resonates with you, okay? Now, I'm not saying, oh, be paranoid and go make your pages private and shit. You still gotta live your life, okay? Don't let these pathetic people and their pathetic actions make you feel like you gotta be like afraid, you know, to live your life. Show me this Five of Wands. Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you really bad, or you want to talk to someone really bad, but this communication is coming after some type of confrontation or miscommunication, disagreement or something like that, or even a separation. It's like now that something is disconnected with the major arcana, the Lovers in reverse. Hey, peace and positivity. Now that something is disconnected here with the Lovers in reverse, somebody wants to talk now. Okay, like somebody with the Five of Wands is like, maybe it's hard to get through to you. Maybe it's hard to get a hold of you with the Eight of Wands. But somebody really wants to communicate to you. Or you really want to communicate to someone else. Hey, Shay. Mm-hmm. I feel like whoever this is, like maybe the last time you guys talked, there was some type of confusion though. Show me this, please. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman, major arcana. It's like somebody's waiting. Okay, here's the thing too. Somebody is waiting for someone that they got into it with, or fell out of love with. Knight of Cups in reverse, or someone's just waiting for communication. Page of, excuse me, with the Hangman here. But I feel like too, if somebody's waiting for communication with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I don't feel like, if this is you who resonate with this, I don't feel like you're going to be the one to reach out. Because with the Knight of Cups in reverse, you could have, you like fell out of love with this person. Also too, thank you, Spirit. When I was washing my hands, I remember I was washing my hands, and this is when I was getting ready for y'all. And then Spirit was singing some song in my head saying something about unpretty. Like but it was a song. I don't know who it's by, but the chorus or something was like something unpretty or so unpretty or whatever. Anyway, major arcana, the Empress in the reverse. Whoever is wanting some type of communication with you, they could have made you feel unpretty, or they could have like tore at your self-esteem in a way. Oh, TLC, thank you, Peace and Positivity. They could have like tore at your self-esteem, or could have made you feel unloved, even with the Knight of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse. Strength in reverse, this person doesn't know how to control their ego. Their ego makes a lot of decisions for them. Bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Swords in the upright, so you could have a boundary with this person. I feel like if you do choose to communicate with this person, you're going to be very short with them. You see how she's got the sword up and her hand up? It's like, okay, come on, what do you got to say? What? Like, I'm even hearing someone going like, well, what do you want? Maybe because with the Lovers in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Wands, like I said, the way you guys disconnected could have been messy. There could have been some words exchanged, and you even could have with the Hangman, you could have waited for a while for this person to come back and make things right. You could have waited like, okay, let me see how long it's gonna take this person to say the right thing, to communicate, to try to make things solid. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't. They took too long. Okay, but it's due to this person's ego. Okay, so now if they are trying to communicate or come towards you, even with the Eight of Wands, you have a strong boundary up. It's like, what do you want? Why are you here? What do you like? It's just really it's really like a frustration with the Queen of Swords, Empress in reverse. Like, what do you want? You already like took me through it, or something like that, or you already like was disrespectful or rude. Like, what do you want? You already undervalued me, Empress in reverse. So like, what the fuck do you want, Queen of Swords? Let's ask Spirit, what do they want, Spirit? Page of Cups, they want to make things sweet. I don't know, but it's a page. I mean, pages are messages. So maybe they want like some friendly communication from you or something like that. Death card in reverse. They're hoping some type of communication can take you guys back to the way things used to be. They're hoping that you didn't change on them. You didn't change up on them. And I'm not saying like, oh, you've changed. This is more like a way somebody like, you know, like with the Page of Cups. Okay, I gotta say it how Spirit is saying it in my ear. It's like, so you really gonna act like that? So you really gonna change up on me like that? Like something like that. Like, oh, so you really don't care? Are we really not cool? Like somebody gonna say it in a Page of Cups way, you know, to kind of like get you to feel open. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, like to get you to be a fool. You be a fool if you let this kind of thing sway you. There's too many pages out here. It's the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups. This is child's play. This is child's play. Like they can't be coming in. First of all, they're coming in Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse points back to the page. So it's really this is childish. With the Death card in reverse, this is old, but someone's not letting go. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. With the Death in reverse. Somebody holds on to outdated love. Like even if somebody not in love with somebody, they still want to be with somebody. Or they still want somebody's loving energy or whatever. What do they want? Because I want to get out of here. What do they want? Temperance, major arcana in the upright position here. They want peace. Okay, this is what they mouth say. They want peace. All right, they could need some help too. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Let's see what that is. This Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles with the World in reverse. Major arcana in reverse. So they want the cycle to go. They want the cycle to go back. Like, okay, so it's like, okay, I want us to be peaceful again. But the expense of peace is like you repeating old cycles with them. Like if you always forgave them or just overlooked their toxicity, that's the cycle they want you to go back into. Queen of Pentacles, and you to like nurture that. And then you got the peacock here, right? And the male peacocks are the ones who you know, flare their feathers. I feel like somebody wants you to like nurture their ego. It's something about having you in their corner, even if it's like you're not getting anything out of it. Okay? But even if somebody just has you, it strokes their ego. It makes them feel bigger. It makes them feel solid. But it's an outdated cycle for you. But for them, it's always a new beginning. So this is somebody, if this is romantic for you, with the Lovers in reverse, this could be a person who, they're only good at the honeymoon stage of relationships. They seek out people who want relationships, who want to be in a solid relationship. And thank you, Millicent. They seek out people who want relationships because they want to be nurtured like a relationship. But you're not going to get anything in return with the World in reverse here. You're just going to be like, keep repeating this with them. Now, if this is not romantic, this could be a friend or a family member or whatever who just feels like y'all could fall out. They could be passive aggressive, weird, mean-spirited, bratty, catty, and ignorant, and then y'all still gonna just like pick up where y'all left off. If y'all fall out because of them, like them saying some off-the-wall shit to you or some weird shit to you, they feel like that's the dynamic of you guys' friendship or connection. So that's just how it has to be. And with you being the Queen of Pentacles, you have to nurture that, or basically you fake. Okay, so either way, you're not going to benefit from this. With you being the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance, you could have a calming energy that people tend to abuse. With the Page of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse. Show me this. Yeah, show me this, please. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. I'm telling you, if this person knows that you're spiritual, somebody likes to play on that. Confirmation, the high priestess here at the bottom of the deck. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this is like somebody like they know you spiritual. Like it's not fake with the high priestess in the upright. It's true. But with the Hierophant in reverse, they're just playing dress up. They don't respect spirit. They don't respect spirits. They don't respect anything spiritual with the Hierophant in reverse, world in reverse. They don't respect the spiritual tools, nothing. But they want to be with this high priestess or around this high priestess or seen as the same, on the same level as this high priestess. But they're not. This really haunts this person. 5 of Cups. It could haunt this person that this high priestess sees through them. It makes them sad even with the 5 of Cups. That the high priestess can see through them. See that they fake. Now they may think you fake in the 3D realm because you're not with the fuck shit. But you can see that they're fake in the spiritual realm because of how they disrespect spirituality or, you know, with the Hierophant in reverse here. Sometimes you gotta look at the spirit of things. Well, mostly all the time. Show me this. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this Hierophant in reverse is really sad, miserable. This person is fucking miserable. They're a pain to be around. With the High Priestess and the Temperance, somebody has a really calming spirit about them. Spirit says eerily calm. You can't share that spirit with this Hierophant in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse person because they're miserable. They're miserable. And they're gonna really try to make you miserable. They'll even try to like spiritually blackmail you to make you miserable. Like, I don't know. You guys are not evenly yoked here. This is not a vibe, okay? All right, let's see.
Local matters. Who you hire matters. The Richard Harris Law Firm.
Maybe the name Richard could be significant. I want to see something real quick. Spirit, can you show me why this Hierophant in reverse is unhappy? Why are they so miserable? Can you show me? Whoever this is, they don't want nobody to know why they miserable because they're embarrassed about it. Show me. Nine of Swords. They're embarrassed because they give a fuck about the wrong shit. I feel like this person's mind is their own worst enemy. Like, they got a really fucked up way of thinking about things, perceiving things in a spiritual sense. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. They could be going through like some type of stability issues right now too. I really feel like it's because of the way they see the world. The misery is like clouding their mind. It's like all they can see or something like that. All right, thank you. Okay, so I also clarified the High Priestess in the upright position. I got the Three of Cups in the upright position. So this High Priestess is going to be getting visions, downloads of good things to come. All right, and then you can take it to the bank and cash it because it's gonna come true. Whoever this High Priestess is, they're getting visions of like celebration, happiness, and it's gonna come true. I clarify further. I get the Emperor in the upright. Yeah. So there's a divine masculine energy that is gonna make sure that this High Priestess is happy. And it's not like romantic. It's not romantic. This could be like a leader, a boss, somebody who calls the shot, somebody who like has the final say so in something. Yeah, confirmation. The Six of Wands in the upright. Yeah. This Emperor is gonna make sure this High Priestess is successful, has like happiness, something to celebrate. And I'm also hearing too that this Emperor is gonna be successful. Six of Wands could talk about somebody who garners like a lot of attention, is well received, you know. So either this High Priestess is well received or this Emperor is well received. But there's some type of celebration that's going to be happening here. What's up, Osho's Messenger? Some type of celebration that's going to be happening for this Emperor or this High Priestess or them both. They could even celebrate something together, like toasting some type of arrangement, agreement. Yeah. But yeah, this High Priestess here is about to have something to celebrate. I feel like this High Priestess is gonna come across this Emperor, right? I'm seeing like this, like in like a business setting or something like that, or like yeah. And he may be like on the outside, he may look like, you know, just a regular Joe that just takes care of business, right? But behind the scenes, this person is extremely spiritual. So like if you have to deal with this person, they're gonna pick up on your spirit as well, and this is gonna be successful. This is like with the High Priestess, this is like I see you, you see me. Like these are two spiritual people that see each other, because look at how this Emperor is dressed. So, and like I be telling y'all, you'll go places, to the post office, to the grocery store, wherever, and people aren't dressed in their spiritual garb, you know? But they can have a deep spiritual background, lineage, practice. And if you're coming in as this High Priestess on your spiritual shit, they're going to recognize you. And they're going to be like, let me make this happen. I feel like this High Priestess deserves it. It's something going on where you're going to run across somebody who's highly spiritual, but they're just going to be showing up as like, oh, just the boss. Just the guy that I have to get to sign off the paper. Like something like that. But it's like successful. It's going to be successful. Whatever these dealings are with this person. Okay, let's see. Temperance and the upright. Yeah, something's about to balance out. Something's about to balance out. Confirmation, 6 of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah. Something's going to be given to someone. Major Arcana, the Temperance. That's going to like balance things out. Now, thank you. I'm also hearing too, wherever this High Priestess is, they're going to be with someone who's the Emperor. Okay? And this Emperor is going to protect this High Priestess so that they can like do their alchemy. You see how the High Priestess is next to the Temperance here? Like whoever this Emperor is, they're really protective. You know, the Emperor as a person, this is someone who believes that like a man is supposed to, you know, protect, provide, 6 of Pentacles for the woman that's in their life. This is how the Emperor looks at women, even if it's not their woman. Okay? This is how they come across. But this is someone that's going to protect and provide. 6 of Wands, the Emperor, Major Arcana, and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is definitely like a protector and a provider. Like, they're also going to have this attitude of like, well, what do you want to do? And then you're going to say whatever you want to do, however this resonates for you. And you're going to say, well, this is what I want. This is what I want to happen. This is what I'm working on with the Temperance. And then with the 6 of Pentacles, they're going to give that to you. So something's going to be given to you. And with the Major Arcana, the Temperance is going to balance a lot of shit out in your life. Your whole world is going to be like shifting. There's a lot of alchemy taking place in your world, but it's so spiritual. Like you have to be quiet to pick up on it. Your mind have to be quiet to even envision it. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Show me this 6 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the High Priestess, please. All right. Hey, Red. Show me. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you. Whatever is about to be given to you, it's protected. You gotta share with your sister. With the Five of Swords in reverse, it's like no conflict can come to this. You got this Angel of Temperance here. And then too, with the Emperor and this angel here on the Temperance card, it's like you might have a very like a powerful angel that walks with you, that makes sure you get all the things you need. And it's protecting you from some type of conflict here with the Five of Swords in reverse. Also too, you being calm and moving intuitively is going to keep you out of a lot of conflict. It's going to keep you out of a lot of conflict here. And by you staying out of conflict with the 6 of Pentacles, you will receive things. Yep, you will receive in this energy. I clarify the Five of Swords. I get the 10 of Wands here. So you're going to be protected from like a lot of burdensome people, energy, problems. It's about to start being like just pushed away from you. Or if you have a problem with the 6 of Pentacles crowning the 10 of Wands, it's going to be a solution handed to you for it. Yeah. But there's definitely an angel around somebody that keeps them out of conflict And the way you're gonna know who this angel is, or however this angel comes in for you, it's gonna be like a crown chakra thing. Like, you know, when you having those ascension symptoms and like you get those vibratory headaches or like something like that, that's that angel like letting you know like they're protecting you from something. Whatever this conflict is with the 5 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands. I clarify it and I get the 3 of Swords in reverse here. Yeah. You got an angel that's protecting you from loss right now. Ashe. You have an angel, I almost say ancestor, so it could be an ancestor. But you have an angelic being that's protecting you from loss, making sure you are, I just heard supplemented. I don't even know if that's a word, but making sure you're supplemented. Making sure that you can stay spiritually balanced too. With the High Priestess and the Temperance. This is a good angel that's around you. Yeah, confirmation, Devil in reverse. Yeah, this is a good angel around you that's like keeping a lot of bullshit out your life. Keeping a lot of toxicity out. Even protecting you from like lust or like being with somebody who got like a dirty spirit. They're protecting you from that as well. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, 3 of Cups and the upright. They just want you to be happy. That's the communication that they're sending. They want you to be happy. This is the second time you got the 3 of Cups and the upright. Yeah, this angel wants you to be happy, celebrating things. There's going to be something you're going to be celebrating. Show me this. Oh, the High Priestess. I accidentally had the deck backwards, but it still came out. High Priestess. So you might be in this space where you're celebrating like graduation from one spiritual space to another. Like, personally, I remember when I first started my spiritual journey, I was still like highly reactive to bullshit. But then as I kind of like nurtured my gift more and sat with myself more, like you do come into this temperance space where everything don't deserve a reaction. And you might be a little bit quieter with the High Priestess coming out twice. You might even choose to be quieter about your spiritual practices. Like, things are going to start to become more sacred to you. And with the 3 of Cups and the High Priestess twice, I feel like you're going to be celebrating that. Like celebrating your personal evolution spiritually. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else or anyone else being like, oh, you a High Priestess, or oh, you super spiritual. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It's something that's going on inside your soul. Spirit says soul retrieval with the High Priestess twice. So it's like you're coming back to yourself over and over again. So this is not performative spirituality. This is like it's really sacred here, especially with the Devil in reverse. Okay. 5 of Cups. Somebody is sad about your spiritual gifts or your spirituality or the spiritual path you're on. It really makes somebody feel sad and lonely. I don't know why. Show me this, please. Or, thank you, Spirit, it could make you feel alone with the 5 of Cups. You could feel like, oh, I've evolved in this way. I don't resonate with that old shit anymore. And now it's kind of a lonelier space because you're not looking for things or people to fill voids in your life. You know? You embrace solitude, and it could be a little bit lonely in that spiritual space. But I feel like also too, it does have someone external to you feeling a bit lonely. Show me this, please. And it's because you can't dumb yourself down anymore like you used to. King of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you could have used to being kind of reckless. Like, I don't know, it's something that's changed, but I also feel like too, you need to be mindful here that someone who's like reckless and they're not grounded, King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, they want to be in your energy. There's a sense of this with this Five of Cups that it's like somebody misses you when you were like at the beginning stage of your spiritual journey and still very formative. But with the High Priestess coming out twice and that Hierophant in reverse, the Temperance in the upright, this person could feel like you have surpassed them in a way where they can't like condition you or something like that. Now, as far as, because I'm seeing here with this Devil card, as far as like romantic partners, it's like intimacy is not the bait to catch you anymore with the Devil in reverse. Or like how someone looks, like the superficial things isn't what catches you anymore. Like you are looking at people's spirit and soul before you merge with them on all levels, even if it's not just romantic here. Spirit, show me this, because these are court cards. Show me this Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse energy, or intentions for the collective. The Lovers in reverse. That's fucked up intentions, bro. I don't care if this is friendship or love. If their intentions is the Lovers in reverse, that's not okay. That's their someone's intentions is just to like break somebody's heart or to break someone's spirit, slow someone down. Yeah, I don't like that. That's like, that's fucked up. Because that seems like, to me, it's like someone wants to like fake a connection or something. Because y'all opened up with the Lovers in reverse. So this is wow. This is like fake a connection with the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be somebody that's a user, like a straight up fucking user. Like they'll sleep with anybody, be with anybody if it means they got like a place to live or money in their pocket. And then they gonna treat you cold. Like this would be like a loveless connection. Or if this ain't romantic, this is like a person that just a user. And they always just come in, crash landing, Knight of Swords in reverse, in people's lives, like expecting things. Like they have no intentions to give back. They want to be chased. They want, but it's not, this is toxic. If that's someone's intentions, why is this their intention? Show me this. Eight of Cups in reverse with the Two of Swords, just so somebody doesn't move on with their life. Just so somebody doesn't, fucking move on. And step into their true divinity here with the Hierophant in the upright. This is why someone does this. You know, this is a very narcissistic, sociopathic trait and pattern. They do this. Like, and one thing I noticed about people who have that type of personality is like they'll do some fuck shit to you, push you away even. But then they'll sit in the background and watch you, and then when they see you starting to like gain confidence or gain community or self-esteem, or just start doing better for yourself in some aspect, or even speaking up, or confirmation what my spirits is doing with the lighting, then they come back in to like break you just so you don't feel like you're doing too much. And it's very sinister because they just watch to see any like shift in your personality, your energy, any shift in like the things that are happening around you, the people who are talking to you, what kind of circle you running in, who do they look up to that looks up to you. Like, it's weird. Like, this is someone, yeah, they got some fucking issues. Confirmation. Show me this, please. Queen of Cups. They love how you love them. They love how you love them. Or how kind you are. Or how nurturing you are. They don't want nobody else to experience that. And it's creepy because for some of you, this is not even a lover or an ex or nothing like that. This is just some random motherfucker with the court card here. King of Swords and the upright. This is somebody who's very cold and withholding, but they want you to be very warm and compassionate and understanding or some shit. While they be like screw-faced and, yeah. It's not worth it. 5 of Swords in reverse. This person has been trying to argue with someone. Somebody's been trying to argue with someone for so long. But they're not getting it. Somebody's really in control of themselves. 4 of Wands here, root chakra, but the Emperor. Somebody's like really in control of who they are. Like somebody's really solid. Somebody's like a tree. Like, like not like they're stuck in one position, but like they're just solid. They're grounded. They're rooted in who they are. This may make people want to argue with someone like this a lot. With the 5 of Swords in reverse, but they don't get the pleasure. King of Swords in the upright. Queen of Cups in the upright. Someone, I don't know how someone is doing this, to be quite honest, but someone is always choosing peace. Or someone is always choosing, like, to love themselves instead of, like, arguing and competing or whatever. But it seems to be working for them with the Hierophant and the upright. Bottom of the deck here is the 9 of Pentacles. So this is working for someone. Yeah, confirmation. 5 of Wands in reverse. This is working for someone. And the way it's working for someone, like somebody's revenge to all these energies, because we've got the 5 of Swords out here twice, the 5 of Wands out here twice. Somebody's revenge is going to be success with the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's revenge for, like, if someone's, and this is the best kind of revenge, but with all these attempts at conflict and confrontation, and someone keeps choosing peace or just to be the Queen of Cups, their revenge is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. They're going to be like self-made in some kind of way. Because with the 5 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Swords here, you could have had people who are in some weird kind of competition with you, one-sided, of course, wanting to still be on your team. So this is like, I don't fuck with you like that, but I want to be down with whatever you down with. Because I see it's working for you. And remember at the top of the reading, the Spirit had said something about pure hearts win or something like that. Yeah, this will be someone's revenge. Like throughout all the drama, someone just stays solid with the 9 of Pentacles. People see this. Page of Swords. They say this, but you know, I mean, they see this, but they're not gonna say it. All right, let's move forward. Okay, let's get into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. So whoever this Nine of Pentacles person is, they have a Queen of Wands in reverse that's really envious. Somebody doesn't know how to control themselves, and so they're very jealous of anybody else who can. Somebody real salty about somebody being able to stand on their own. Away from them in particular, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is like, how dare they not like click up with me or bend to my insecurities or something? Because the Queen of Wands is in reverse. That's a very insecure person. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords in reverse. So it plays over and over in this person's mind. Like, how you are the Nine of Pentacles. How are you holding it together, but you not linked to them in no kind of way? So they worried about the wrong shit. I clarify the Nine of Pentacles. I get the Justice in the upright position, because that's just the way it has to be. I feel like whoever this energy is, they could be in a really difficult situation due to to their ego and them being uncompromising and hard to be with, work with, or whatever. They really feel like it's unfair because they wanted you to be in that position with them too. So if this is a messy person, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they really wanted you to be in the mess too. Like, I gotta get collective to be in the mess with me, you know? So if I go down, they go down. If they rise, then I rise. So this person could be lazy with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Jealous and lazy of like anybody that got like more rhythm than them or more sex appeal than them, or you know, it's endless because people be insecure about the dumbest shit that they don't even have to be insecure about. They could be beautiful, wealthy, and they'll still be insecure about some shit that ain't nobody thinking about but them. So it's pointless to sit here and try to pinpoint all the things this person is insecure about. You know what I'm saying? But one of the major things here, though, with the major arcana Justice and Nine of Pentacles, one thing that they're jealous of is that everything seems to always work out for you. You know? No matter how much they hateful towards you or jealous of you or critical of you, shit seem to be working out. So they feel like you must be doing something right, and they're just mad that they don't have the science behind it or the recipe, or they don't have your favor or some shit with the Justice. All right. So that's like hella projection. To even be sitting up thinking like that about somebody else's life in comparison to yours, that's heavy projection. And if you are tapped in, you probably be picking up on that. especially with the high priestess twice. You could probably pick up on when like somebody who don't belong in your energy is there. You could possibly even intuitively pick up on people's insecurities around you. Like you could be around somebody and know instantly what they don't like about you. And what they problem is with you, or what their problem gonna be with you. The high priestess is highly intuitive, but they're not gonna be like all broadcasting it. They're just gonna take note of things and take action. Okay, what do we have for the collective, please? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. With the Fool in reverse. So if someone doesn't start being more outgoing, they're gonna miss a lot. They're gonna miss a lot. Somebody's gonna miss and it's gonna be money. Okay, let's just keep it real. It's gonna be money. If someone keeps like being stuck in their old ways and doing the same shit over and over again and not trying nothing new or nothing like that, they're gonna miss out on a lot of money, a lot of opportunities to start new somewhere else. Like somebody really got to get out their own way. And whoever this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, they just sit around like miserable. They can have like a refrigerator full of food and then they'll see a commercial or they'll see somebody eating something and be like, oh, but I don't have that. So like somebody just don't ever like know how to like look on the bright side of shit. Like they don't ever look on the bright side of things. And it'd be major with the major arcana of the Fool that they're not seeing. This attitude is keeping someone away from their new beginning. And somebody is wasteful. So like they waste money. Queen of Pentacles in reverse be spending their money on bullshit. And then be mad when they don't have money to like do new things. Or take a chance. Or a new investment. Like, like somebody needs to like, this person got too much going on. They're not grounded. And it's like, this is someone, thank you, Spirit. They keep doing the same things, hoping for a different outcome. Like they don't even see how the patterns that they're in. They don't see it because they're ungrounded. So this person probably got the same routine. And then they're wondering with the Fool in reverse, like, why isn't anything new happening in my life? But they're not seeing how they're keeping themselves stuck in the same routine. And then they're going to say, well, it's because life got me this way. But this is a queen. This is a queen. The queens are well-aged. They grown. They know better. Show me this. The Fool. The Fool. To clarify, the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what's waiting on the other side of somebody mismanaging things, mismanaging funds or something like that. If somebody tighten up, they're going to make room for like more adventure, new experiences. I feel like somebody's afraid of new because they can't predict it. So somebody don't want to do nothing they can't predict. But at the same time, somewhere in their life, probably in interpersonal relationships, Knight of Swords in reverse, they reckless as fuck. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? Page of Wands in reverse with the Three of Wands in reverse. Someone's lack of like optimism is what's like keeping them from expanding. Oh, I think I said Three of Wands. I meant Two of Wands. If I wait, no, that is the Three of Wands. My bad. Yeah, somebody's lack of optimism is like what's keeping them from expanding, and what's waiting on the other side of this is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Like somebody got to get inspired or something. I don't know, but they're gonna have to dig in and get it. It's like nobody can give them this. Like somebody is almost giving up because something didn't happen fast enough. Like, oh, I tried those a couple times and I didn't receive Three of Wands in reverse here, what the desired outcomes or results. You know, but there's money on the board here with this Ten of Pentacles. There's legacy, generational wealth, and somebody don't need to miss on that. They don't need to miss on that. So they need to like get back in the game. Get back in the game. You know, you can fall, but as long as you get back up, what's important. And you can't give up on your dreams and your goals and your ambitions just because it didn't happen fast enough. Then how bad did you really want it? You know what I'm saying? You can't just fuck that. It's gonna be slow days, but then it's gonna be big days. This Ten of Pentacles. And these are the days you keep striving for, the big days with the Ten of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Eight of Cups in reverse. And then somebody stay in their feelings. Somebody stay in their feelings. They stay in their feelings. That's why they're not moving forward. I don't know what the fuck somebody's problem is, but they need to let it go. Like, that person ain't coming back. You ain't going back to that. Shit has changed now. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and like try again. I don't like the Eight of Cups in reverse, because that's like somebody feelings keeping them in some old space they don't even really need to be in. Show me this. This is why they're not inspired. Page of Wands in reverse. It's why shit ain't moving or coming in. Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody, yeah, Death in reverse. Stubborn as fuck. Somebody's stubborn as fuck. Somebody can have Scorpio highly aspected in their chart, major arcana, Death here. But even if it ain't, like that shit don't even matter. It's like somebody can't move on. It's draining the fuck out of them, and they don't even see it. Like somebody's inability to move on from the past and let shit be what it is keeping them drained. This is why they're not optimistic. This is why they're not looking forward to shit, because they still hoping the past will resurrect and they get some type of validation, and that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Ace of Swords in reverse. They will never get the validation that they want from the past. They will never get it. So take your power back. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups in reverse, and stop letting relationships have that power over you. Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, stop. These people ain't worth it. These energies ain't worth it. Your time, your energy is what's being drained with the Page of Wands and Three of Wands in reverse. All right, let me get off my little soapbox. Let's move forward. I ain't nobody, mama. I feel like somebody need a stern talking to. Somebody need to start, like somebody need to get shooken up by the shoulders. So they could refocus and lock back in. What do we have, please? Because somebody got so much ahead of them. So much ahead of them. Sun in reverse, but somebody's sad. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Sun in reverse. Somebody feel like they don't have like no family or no support system here. Somebody could feel like that. With the Seven of Wands, and somebody super guarded. Somebody super defensive too. I feel like the way somebody's family life is or could have been, it makes them come across like very defensive to other people. Like, and if you would ask this person why, they would go down the list, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, of everybody that like fucked them over, inconvenienced them, or something like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so it could be like the way somebody was raised. They just real defensive now. It's like somebody's background is like, oh, I always had to fight, I always had to protect myself, I always had to defend myself. So like now when they go out into the world and link with other people or even just like associate with other people, they could come across as very defensive and on guard and like even a bit pushy. Because this is someone who like they want a certain desired outcome. And it's like for somebody to prove them wrong that like everyone's the same. Or everyone's just like my family. Or everyone's just like my ex. Or everyone's just like my old friends. Whatever it is. You know. Bottom of the deck here is the Magician and the Upright. Like somebody has to change this. They have to become the alchemist in their life so they can shift this energy. But this person, Page of Swords in reverse, they have to be teachable. Somebody's not teachable with the Seven of Wands because they feel like correction is an attack. With the Magician, even if it's someone who has manifested the outcomes that they want, if they were to ask this person something with the Page here, they wouldn't like the answer because the answer will be pointing them inward. So there's a lot going on for somebody. We ain't gonna be able to unpack it. But you know, they're probably not teachable with the Page of Swords and Magician here. And Page of Swords in reverse, Magician. It's like they want the outcome, but they're afraid to like see their own flaws to get it. And if anyone triggers those flaws in them, they feel attacked. Maybe they got a lot of criticism growing up or something like that, but you know, I honestly feel like we're not here to just kind of like tiptoe around that shit with people. At some point, we got to learn how to function around other people regardless of our triggers and our background. if not, we'll find fault in everybody but ourselves, and then we will be like defensive forever and even end up pushing away opportunities. Show me this. Eight of Swords, yeah, because I feel like with this Eight of Swords, somebody is constantly scanning for reasons to feel like they have to defend themselves. But the Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed imprisonment, so it's like this is someone's reality because this is what they're telling themselves. But on the traditional tarot, on the Eight of Swords, the swords are behind the person, so they really don't have nothing to fear. But fear itself, but it's the fear in someone's mind. If someone is stuck in like defense mode, it's to the point, and she got a blindfold on, to the point they don't even see the abundance right in front of them. Ace of Pentacles. Someone is so busy like defending themselves from energies that's not a threat that they can't grab the abundance that's right in front of them because they can't see it. They're blinded with like fight or flight, or I'm under attack. So they're not able to like see the opportunities in front of them. And you kind of feel bad for this person, because you could just see like how much they're gonna miss out on because they're so defensive and how and they're so angry or whatever. All right, let's move forward. Okay, I want to take a look at this Magician here. Oh, shout out to everybody who's coming in, and thank you for liking the video. Show me this Magician, please.
Ranger knows that as a procurement coordinator and manufacturing plant, you can count on auto reordering and the PPE you need on hand. Call 1-800-GRANGER. Put Granger.
I clarify the Magician. I get the Seven of Cups. That's crazy. Because if you look on the Seven of Cups, one thing that sticks out to me here is this rose right here in this cup. And I feel like somebody needs to wake up to like all the things they can literally manifest. The Seven of Cups talks about many things, but what Spirit is showing me tonight is it's talking about the many opportunities, the many things someone can bring in. Like whoever this Magician is, they're gonna have many options as well. Like, oh, I could manifest this. I could manifest love. I could manifest money. I could manifest stability. I could manifest new opportunities. Like, this Magician is starting to feel limitless. Yeah. And also, too, Major Arcana, the Upright, the Moon, willing to dive in deep. So someone is going to dive deep into just really manifesting the life that they want. And I feel like it's going to be successful. But just be mindful with the Seven of Cups, because that's Neptune. Just be mindful of the things you're manifesting and clear with the intent behind it, because you got this moon here. Okay, so be clear with your intentions, why you're manifesting this, why you're calling this in, why you're bringing this in. Okay, because one thing you got to realize too is that when you manifest this shit and you calling in things, it's going to onset or whatever you call it, other things in your life that could have been standing in the way of having those things that you're manifesting. And I feel like sometimes when people do work or they get work done, they don't realize that. Like, well, I'm calling this in. Spirit might just be like, okay, you want this, well, you got to sacrifice this. And that's where the Neptune energy comes in. It could be confusing. So that's why you want to be like aware of why, your intentions, and all. It's a lot that goes into it. You don't just do something, you know. But I feel like with the Magician, you're going to be in this position where you're going to have all the tools you need. But I feel like you need to take things one step at a time. And with the Moon, be mindful of the cycles you're working in and shit like that. And because bottom of the deck is the Tower. It's like you're going to have something, but it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice with the Tower? And I'm not talking about like an animal or no person or nothing like that. But see, you have to be mindful of that too when you're manifesting. Because there's a person in this cup. So you have to be mindful of how you manifest and things like that. And you know, not everybody works with the moon cycles, but some do. And full moons can be tricky energy. It can make people act away, you know. So just be clear, because the Seven of Cups can also talk about confusion. So just be clear on what you're calling in, how you're calling it in, who you're communicating with to call things in, you know. Like, just be mindful, because the Magician is ruled by the planet Mercury, okay. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like the waters can get murky, so be careful of what you're calling in, and have intent behind it, the right intentions. Show me this, please. Ten of Swords. So some of you are like, well, you know, one thing I want to manifest is an ending to all this harsh shit I've been experiencing. So this is one major thing. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups twice here. So that's what someone's trying to put an end to. Like some type of confusion that's been going on in their life for a long time with the Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, Moon. So someone's trying to put an end, someone's manifesting an end to confusion and harsh circumstances and betrayal. Like someone's just really calling an ending to that. And with the Tower at the bottom of the deck, they're like, let the Tower come in and knock all of this over. That's what someone's saying. Like, let this Tower come in and knock all this shit over. Let's see. Knight of Wands in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. And they're like, even if it's a relationship that I'm not supposed to be in, take it from me, Spirit. Somebody is like calling in endings on their own shit though. This, I don't see nobody doing this to you. I see somebody like commanding the energy or you know, utilizing the energy to call endings to things and making room for new with the Tower. And somebody doesn't even care, because the Knight of Cups is a Knight of Wands in reverse is a person. With the Two of Cups in reverse, they're like, I don't even care. If this relationship is what's holding me back, remove it, Tower. If any connections in my life are not serving me, remove it, Tower. Like somebody is getting real serious about that shit. Like they're banishing things out of their life that doesn't fit, that doesn't go with them, that they don't resonate with. Like it's all getting removed. Somebody is very adamant about this. Show me this, please. Ashe, Ace of Pentacles, and then Spirit causing a new beginning for you. They're like, oh, so you serious? Oh, okay, so you're removing shit so we can have room for the new? Yeah, with the aces are new beginnings. So you could even be removing some type of blockages in your financial life, and things are being replaced. Things of value in your life with the Ace of Pentacles and the upright are being replaced. So just know that as you destroy things, things of more value with the Ace of Pentacles are going to replace those things. So you don't have to be in this state of fear of lack. Know that when you remove blockages and you call in new, it has to manifest in the physical. We call it up in the spiritual. You see his wand in the air, calling it in from the spiritual, and then all the things on the table are going to make it physical. So things have to be removed in the physical as they're removed in the spirit. So you have to allow that to happen, but know that this hand of the gods are coming down. And they're like, okay, well, now that you remove that, we're going to replace it with something bigger and better. And that's just the truth. All right, show me this, please. What do we have for the collective? You got the Page of Pentacles. And you're going to get wind of this. Like, there's going to be a certain communication that comes in to let you know that, like, this is actually happening. Now, this energy is going to hold for you. But you still need to be mindful because you've got the Hermit in reverse with the Seven of Swords. Whatever open enemy you have is going to be revealed to you here. If you have an open enemy, they're not covert. You know who they are, Hermit in reverse. They can't pretend any longer. The more you manifest, the more this enemy shows themselves, this open enemy. So an open enemy is someone that's around you. They could be even cheering for you, even giving you compliments, even trying to run in the same circles you do, Two of Wands, even trying to link with you, be shoulder to shoulder with you, side by side with you. This is an open enemy. And the more you start to succeed and manifest here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, the more this enemy is going to show themselves. They're going to come out of hiding with the Hermit in reverse. Seven of Swords, they may start saying backhanded things, or they already did, and you're realizing it now with the Hermit in reverse. And I'm not talking about assumptions. This is like them speaking directly to you. The Swords of communication. They may say something directly to you, like collective, yeah, with your little, or with your, like they're gonna start, okay, thank you. The things that they are threatened of about you, they're gonna start saying backhanded things about them to make you get into some type of mental conflict about the things. But you got to remember, you're the Magician. Okay? So you're going to be realizing your open enemies are going to come out of hiding. And it may be very subtle too with the Seven of Swords, because that's very stealth-like. So what I mean by that, it may be very subtle, like they've been in the background preying your whole life, preying everything you do, not saying anything, not congratulating, not celebrating. That's an open enemy. Okay? And they could have been in hermit mode while they was doing it. And I gotta break it down. Anybody that sits in the background of your life and sees and watches everything you do, but never like celebrates you or speaks on it or acts like they know what it is, and then they come out of hiding and Seven of Swords, Hermit in reverse, and just randomly start saying shit, you gotta be mindful. You gotta listen. These are things that they've been sitting back being insecure about a while, and now they're coming out of hermit mode. They want to present themselves as your open enemy, and they're gonna do it too, and they're gonna test you with it. Like, oh, I'm your open enemy because I saw you doing this, I saw you doing that, but I never said nothing. Don't ever trust people like that. I don't give a fuck what your history is with them. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Because that means they've been brooding about some shit. And they possibly feel like you should have asked for permission from them before you did something. Because you got the sun here. Leo in the major arcana. So you can stand out in some kind of way. You can't miss the sun. You know the sun is out when you get up in the rising. You know the sun is out when you go outside. You can't pretend like you don't fucking see the sun. And someone can't pretend no longer, hermit in reverse, like they don't see your shine or whatever. They can't pretend anymore. But the way they gotta do it to like suffice their ego is be an open enemy about it. Because then they still have some type of power, you know. When people are your open enemy, it's a power play for them. And it says more about them than it does about you. Can't ignore the sun. So someone has been purposely being a hermit in your energy. And now they can't resist it anymore. 2 of Wands, so now they want to connect. But remember, they coming in the 7 of Swords energy. So you connect at your own risk. Show me this, please. Yeah, like I said. You connect at your own risk because you got the 10 of Cups in the upright with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is taking a gamble. You taking a gamble on people like this because you like, are they gonna fuck me over or are they not? Are we cool or are we not? Do they got hidden animosity, 7 of Swords, or do they not? That's already too many fucking questions. 7 of Cups around what you trying to manifest. You shouldn't have to have that many questions around 2 of Wands linking with someone or connecting with someone or whatever. No, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. And I feel like with the 10 of Cups, you're supposed to stay in the 10 of Cups here. Yeah. You're not going to be able to branch. They're going to say all the right things, though. Like, that y'all can do this with the 2 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, we could branch out on this. We could do this. We could do that. And the whole time they hate you. Whole time. 7 of Swords. And they think they smarter than you. Okay. Yeah. But with the sun, you're the driving force. You're the energy. The planets are aligned for you. Not them. That's why they're coming towards you in the 7 of Swords. And they think you don't know because you this Queen of Cups. And you the Temperance. Sometimes when you're not like popping off all the time and arguing and puffing your chest out and saying how you this and how you that, people think less of you. They think that you not like doing nothing because you're not like boastful. The Temperance and the Queen of Cups, that's not boastful. That's a very calm energy. But with the Sun and the 10 of Cups, it's like things are looking up for you. And you can't have no open enemies around you. And I had tweeted something, or I think I put it on Threads. And I was saying, like, if you think by being in my energy, you keeping your enemies close, then don't fucking be around me. Because you know how people always be acting like they doing somebody a favor by being in their life, but they coin it as like, oh, I'm keeping my friends close and my enemies closer. Bitches don't really know what real enemies are. People in general don't know what a real enemy is. I don't ever want somebody to be trying to stay in my energy and calling it keeping their enemies close. Because I ain't one of your little enemies. You need to let people know that. You need to, like, with the Seven of Swords, you don't need no open enemies in your life. Like they doing you a favor by being in your energy. No, you got shit to manifest here. The Sun, Major Arcana, the Magician, Major Arcana, where was the other one? I forgot. But nonetheless, no. Don't ever let nobody paint you as their enemy and they keeping you close. Because that means you can't trust them. Fuck what they feel about you. That means you can't trust them. If a person is in your life and they feel like you their enemy, so they keeping you close, and you ain't even got no enemyist intentions for them, that means you cannot trust them. Like logically and spiritually. That means you cannot trust them. Because they already don't trust you. All right, show me this. The Star. You got the Sun and the Star. You need to realize how valuable you are to the plan or whatever. Your spirit team is really calling for you to realize how valuable you are and how worthy you are. Like the Star and the Sun to come out. 10 of Cups with the Sun. It's like you bring good energy to wherever you go. You bring good energy. You good in any hood. With the 10 of Cups, the Star and the Sun. It's like you good in any hood. Like you bring vibes. You are the vibe. You have the High Priestess twice. Yeah, you bring the vibes. And then with the Sun card representing Leo in the Major Arcana, you are the vibe. That's that Leo energy. You can always spot a Leo out in the room. You know? Maybe you got Leo highly aspected in your chart. Or with the Star, you may have Aquarius in your chart. 10 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Don't have to be, but that's the zodiacs out there, because you see on the Sun card, it's the zodiac wheel here. So somebody's birth chart could be significant. Oh. So this is not a season to shortchange yourself. Like, you gotta know you are the vibe, okay? Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Spend the rest of your life not like feeling yourself because you around people who don't feel themselves and you afraid to make them feel insecure? Fuck them. It's called self-esteem for a reason. You're not responsible for nobody else's self-esteem. And anybody who's embodying the Sun and the Star energy, that's energy that can't be contained for long. At some moment, you're gonna have to like put that energy out there. And anybody around you who's insecure and in their ego, so they claim you are, it's like weird. Because you're gonna have people, 10 of Cups, who love this energy about you. Right? But I feel like maybe the people that you love are gonna feel a way about that energy. And they're gonna try to project that shit onto you. But you still gotta shine no matter what. It's your life. Your life, you don't owe your life to anyone in that capacity. It's like where you can't do what you want because they're triggered. You can't be your natural self because they feel offended because it triggers them. Like, nowadays, everybody's triggered, okay? Everybody's fucking triggered. Everybody's walking around on eggshells, even on the fucking internet, everywhere you. It's ridiculous. Live your life. Shine, glow, be who you are, stand out. Be happy. Even if you're around people who ain't happy. You like what the fuck? You can't just close yourself off to life. Show me this. We're almost done. Three of Swords. And you're gonna lose people when you start stepping into this sun and star energy. You're gonna start to lose people. Inconsistent people though. With the Knight of Wands here, you're gonna lose inconsistent people. Page of Wands in reverse. People who don't want nothing. Two of Wands in reverse. People who don't want to go nowhere or change. You're gonna lose them. You know, you're gonna lose them. Or they're gonna lose you. Shit, either way. All right, let's move forward. Oh shit, I dropped the card. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Let's get some energy here. Hold on, y'all. Let me light some what you gonna call it? Okay. Okay. So you guys got aura observation. Okay, and whenever this card come out, I sometimes think about that camera service that people do where they take a picture of your aura and then they kind of like read it back to you. So maybe some of you guys may be into that or maybe looking into that. Or you could be making a decision to kind of like change, like heal, you know. And I feel like too, as we start to heal certain parts of ourselves, it does shift our aura. You know, it changes it. So maybe you guys could really be looking at yourself at this time with observation, and it's only one person in this card. So you could be like looking at yourself and even thinking with the aura card here, how do people see me? Like how do I present myself to others? Not like in a way like, oh, I care about what people think about me, but kind of like, is my aura attuned to what I'm trying to attract into my life right now? Like, am I coming across as this energy that I want to receive? So somebody could really be looking at themselves at this time. Let's read this. Okay. This card says, always ask the question, is this for my highest good? You will witness something important. Become more aware of signs and symbols that spirit brings you. Try to see the good in others. You have a gift for sensing and seeing auras. Okay, so maybe even you could be very attuned to that too. Like somebody could be coming towards you, saying all the right things, presenting themselves as something, but you could just kind of see their aura and you, I don't know, good or bad, you decide, you know? But spirit, you may have a spirit that kind of leads you and pulls you away from people, pulls you towards the people who have the right aura for what you need, and blocks you from the ones that don't. Oh, and remember earlier we were talking about with the tower and all of that, and I was like, oh, if that's not good for me, boom, tower, knock it out. Like, that's what's going on too here. It says, always ask the question, is this for my highest good? Okay, so you're going to be seeing that too. Like, everything that's like really holding you back from your true potential, you're going to start to get tired of it. Excuse me, not want it anymore, not want to be around it. You know, anything that's making you dumb yourself down or shrink yourself. Because you see how this person is tiny, but their aura is big in this card. I feel like somebody was meant for great things here. And that's not too far-fetched to me. But I feel like somebody was meant for great things. Like their aura is bigger than like how they carry themselves, or they don't know how big their aura is that they're walking with, or even big, because it talks about spirit here. Somebody's spiritual coverage is huge. Like somebody just walks with like this protective, I don't want to say bubble because it's not a bubble, but it's like a protective shield, force field around them at all times. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck is pendulum, so maybe some of you guys work with a pendulum or something like that. I also heard talisman when I was looking at this card, so maybe you guys need to like cleanse your talisman, or maybe you need a new one or something. Let's see here. Okay, so you got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Fate. With fragmented and reverse. So I feel like somebody could have tried to, you know, and for dramatic effect, really rewrite someone else's fate. Like somebody really wanted to change the trajectory of someone's life. Like somebody wanted someone out here directionless, not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do, feeling like scatterbrained and lost. Like if it was up to someone else, this is how someone would be feeling right now. But I feel like the hand of fate here, with the hand you see on this hand with on the pendulum decision card, I feel like the hand of fate is in somebody else's favor here. Yeah. You got the Lot's Chance card in reverse. It's like somebody really wanted someone to like exhaust all their chances, opportunities to go forward and make something of themselves. What I'm saying could be ominous for somebody, because they could have been feeling like this intuitively, but nobody would understand with the phrenology certainty. So what I'm saying, it probably resonates for someone. But someone maybe with the brain being like accentuated or whatever on this card, it's like this is what somebody could have been thinking. Like, damn, I know somebody doing something, try to keep me like scattered or whatever. Yeah, candle illumination here. So whatever I'm saying could be illuminating something to someone, or like confirming something for someone with the certainty energy. Like somebody could be like, yeah, that actually was what was going on in my life at a certain point. Someone really just wanted to like control the fate of your life. Like somebody just wanted to come in and just kind of like change everything. Like, oh, now that I'm in your life, this has to happen. You have to do this way. And if not, I'm going to punish you. Because if you notice here on the fragment card, it's bones and skulls and stuff of, you know, like somebody really wanted to like have you, Spirit said, dismembered. So like somebody's got a lot of weird shit going on. Nonetheless, you got coin abundance. Okay, start saving coins as much as you can. Just save all kind of coins. Start a coin collection. Not so much like in those books they put them in, but just start a coin collection. Something is going to be very significant about that in the near future. So save as many coins as you can. Silver dollars, gold dollars, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, you know, pesos. Like just start saving a gang of fucking coins. Stop taking your coins to that machine and getting dollars back. That dollar don't matter. Coins matter. All right. So, and that's gonna be like future tense. That's gonna be the currency in some kind of way, or it's gonna get you to some type of currency. Start saving coins. Because they're trying to take them from us for a reason. So that means that in the future they're going to have great value. Somebody can shop at Walmart and that's how they save their coins. Somebody may feel like the great value brand of something is better than the name brand of something. Okay. Let's read this. This card says, your desires are coming to fruition. Stay positive and open to new things. No need to focus on money. You will be supplied with what you need. Be careful what you wish for. Understand the law of attraction, period. Excuse me. And I remember on Friday's reading, Spirit kept talking about the law of attraction. But remember I was telling you with that Emperor, the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles, that like you was going to be able to have everything you need. You were going to be taken care of. Like, that's why this card says don't worry about money. Oh, not don't worry. It says no need to focus on money. You will be supplied with what you need. So it's like, don't stress. Don't stress. Just affirm when you spend money. And not even really spend it. It's like you putting it in circulation. Just like affirm that when you put money into circulation, currency into circulation, that energy is going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Just affirm that. All right. It says, be careful what you wish for. Understand the law of attraction. And we can even go back to when we were talking about that magician and the Seven of Cups. And I was telling you, like, be mindful of what you calling in, what you manifesting, the intent behind it. You know, like, all of that's going to be important. Because I see things changing for you and abundance coming in. But you need to be grounded at this time. You know, be careful what you wish for. And I see somebody who is so upset, like at an ex-lover or ex-friend, or somebody that they feel is not giving them enough attention, or didn't do something that they wanted. Somebody is wishing really bad things on someone. And I can see it, and I can see their face. I can see their eyes. They have this like really dumbfounded look on their face, like they're clocked out, like they're checked out. Like somebody just sits and thinks of like really bad things to happen to someone because that person didn't fulfill their wishes or adhere to some like expectations or unreasonable expectations that they had, or to some type of desire or curiosity or whatever. But I see somebody like having really fragmented thoughts about another. With the lots in reverse, like even to the point of like wanting someone to lose out on chances to have abundance, for the wheel of fortune to even turn in their favor. Like somebody has a very negative mindset with the phrenology and the needles in the head. And somebody is like set, like this is somebody who's stubborn, like hard-headed with the needles in, like, yeah. With numerology and precision, this is someone who sits back and like calculates how they're gonna like try to like make somebody lose out on something. Like they sit back and think about it. Like they think long and hard. I'm telling you, somebody got a real weird mind. They don't want me to say this. Real weird mindset. when it comes to someone else. Yeah, they don't want me to say this message, but it's the truth. It's weird. Because with the nails in the skull here and the brain kind of like protruding, it's just like someone is so hard-headed, hell-bent. Oh, remember that old scary movie called Hellraiser, I think it was, and he had all those needles coming out of his head? I think that's what it was called. This is what this is reminding me of. Like somebody like, I don't know. Like somebody brain bad, somebody bad mind, like period. But they sure about it. They sure that that's how they supposed to be thinking. They sure about it. With the certainty, they're like, no, 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 no. This is what I'm supposed to be spending my mental energy on. This is what I'm supposed to be angry and stressed about. This is what I'm supposed to be focused on. Yeah, Pinhead. Thank you, Tanaya. Yep. That's exactly what I was saying. Like somebody's mind is like, I don't know. All right, well, let's move forward. All right, gang, let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, you guys got nature. Excuse me, nature. Mural. How I got nature out of mural? Don't ask. Okay. It says be your own first priority. Number 25, breaking down to the 7. Okay. So yeah, be your own first priority. Ask yourself, why I always gotta compromise? Like on some real shit. If you find yourself always compromising your comfortability or your self-care or your whatever for others you need or for other shit that ain't helping you, you need to really think about that. Like, why am I always putting other things and other people first before me? And then just stop. And it's gonna feel uncomfortable at first because you used to being like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of me later. I'll do. No, like now start being like, no, I'm doing this for me. That's gonna paint you a whole new reality.
This edition of Tax Tips by TurboTax will explain how you can.
Okay, this card says, whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put your own oxygen mask on before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And then you know what? You're going to have to, some of you guys are going to have to do that silently because you're going to have greedy motherfuckers. Energy. I can't stand a motherfucker that's greedy with other people's energy. That's so disgusting to me. And it's rude, it's overbearing. You're going to have to say that to people who are going to try to be like, oh, well, you could be like, you know what? I'm about to go and fast for 5 days. Oh, well, before you fast, come with me to lunch here and here and here. Like, try to override what you got going for your own self. Oh, well, I need to just be quiet for a couple days because I got to rest. Oh, well, you can still just, like, say this to me. Say that. Like, you're going to have to really be stern with this because you're going to have people who are going to want to override you to prove something to themselves. You're going to have people who feel like you're supposed to put their wants and needs over yours to prove to them that they are something. Fuck that. Do not do that. If you got a boundary, set it. Like, and you got to get away from people who feel like if they can cross your boundaries, then y'all close or y'all cool or y'all in love or y'all whatever the fuck people be thinking about. No. Because you got dragons, slay them all. So this is serious for someone. Because she got a prosthetic leg here. So you this is like cutting your something off to save yourself. Whatever the elders be saying. That's what I'm hearing. I can't make it out. And that's how you're going to have to treat people who don't respect your boundaries or your need to take care of yourself. And it's very disgusting for people to feel like just because you're taking care of yourself, that means you got a problem with them. Then they're way too invested in your personal health and they're not helping it. Anybody that's making making yourself your first priority a problem, they are going to be a problem as long as you allow them access to you. If making yourself your first priority a problem, get them out of there. Slay them all. That means cut them off. Because they're like sharks. Let's read this. It says, slay them all. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. Yeah. Because what I'm seeing here with the dragons, slay them all, and then be your own first priority, it's like you could be trying to be good to yourself. If she's painting a mural, that means like it's something sacred. So that could be something healing that you're doing for yourself. And then you're met with this aggressive energy. Like, no. You have to protect your peace. It says people don't always have the best intentions, but it says when the heart is involved. So you could be dealing with people who are highly emotional and reactive. So you putting yourself first, taking care of yourself, doing arts and crafts or whatever the fuck calms you down, it's offensive to them, and they wanna attack you for that. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I'm picking up the energy with the dragon energy and her having to slay this dragon. She got a prosthetic leg and shit. It's like, damn, somebody that already been through enough. Now they got to fight you so that they can be with themselves, take care of themselves. You gotta make sure that the people that are coming in your life aren't looking for codependent relationships or dependent relationships. Because this is weird to me. You just taking care of yourself. And somebody in their feelings about it. And so now they don't have the best intentions for you. So they passive aggressive as fuck. Stay away from passive aggressive people because they petty. And if they're passive aggressive and they petty, then they're going to be a problem. I'm telling you straight up. Anybody that's passive aggressive and petty, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. You're going to always be having a problem with them. With the dragon slam, or you're going to always have to fight something. Every time you talk to them, it's going to be like, and you know what? And you're going to be like, what now? It's going to always be a what the fuck now with these types of people. When you're just trying to take care of yourself and you're making yourself a priority and they need reassurance 27-8 or some shit. I don't fucking know how they say it. 25-8. They need reassurance and they need you to not put yourself first and put them first so they can feel like in their own life they matter. Like this is too much. You got to get away from that shit. Okay? You don't need anyone else to fix you. But Spirit is saying you don't need to be fixing nobody else. Princess, you could be your own knight. So this is like two energies of like, you got to do what you got to do for self. And somebody got to do what they got to do for themselves. But you cannot compromise. And it's so symbolic with her having the prosthetic leg. It's because like she's already lost a limb. She's already went out on a limb. To fight other people's dragons. When she's supposed to be making herself the first priority. He or she, however you want to roll with it. That's the energy here. You saving yourself with the princess, you can be your own knight. And they need to know that nobody's going to fix them. They gotta, it's like two energies here, or two people, however you want to call it. They both need to know that like they got to do the work on themselves. And you could be in acceptance of that, and someone is not. They're making it about them. They're the dragon. You coming back to your castle, here goes some bitter, angry motherfucker, this dragon on top of your castle like, I can't believe, because it's not a coincidence, she's on the mural page card, she's painting a mural of a castle. Putting themselves first. And then you go here to the dragon, slay them all, and it's a castle here. It's like you built this beautiful castle for yourself, this beautiful space for yourself. Then you have to defend it amongst people who feel like you shouldn't have first dibs on that piece, or that tranquility, or that space. It's like people putting you in a compromising position for putting yourself first, or being your own first priority. It's like you coming home from a long day, and now you like, now I gotta go in here and fight this demon. I already had to do shit out here in the world. Now I gotta come home to this bullshit. Because they're coming to their castle to a dragon on top that they gotta fight now. They already fought the world. Now they gotta come in and fight with you. Don't nobody got time for that shit. You fighting the world. Your castle supposed to be your space of rest and peace and tranquility. You ain't supposed to fight the world and come home and fight too. So somebody's choosing to put themselves first. And with the, you don't need no one to fix you, and you can be your own knight. Somebody probably want to be a damsel in distress and wait for a knight in shining armor. Ain't none of that. This is like, okay, we both got to do what the fuck we got to do for ourselves, for our own survival. And it is what it is. But ain't no more fighting, because after this person going in and slay that dragon, that's it. They're taking back control of their castle, their stability, their foundation. Ain't no more of that. All right. Let's read this. This card says, you may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or a chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and God's help anyone who thinks they can do a better job. So yeah, you got it. You got it. You don't need no bullshit. You got it, okay? Yeah. And start treating yourself better. Got number 42. Homework. Take yourself on a date. I really feel like somebody's going to get a new home, though, with this homework card. And like how she's standing at the doorway with her little cup of tea, and she's looking out onto the grass and the birds and the flowers and everything that's growing. I feel like somebody's going to take themselves on the most expensive date ever, and it's going to be like a new home or some shit like that. Like somebody not playing around. Somebody like, I don't give a fuck about going on vacation right now. I don't give a fuck about tricking on nobody or no dumb shit. The date I want is a new home. How about that? Like, because she's standing in this doorway, and it just looks like a new energy pouring in. So that's going to be somebody's new date that they're going to take themselves on, is a new home. Let's read this real quick, because this card is number 42, which breaks down to the 6. So this is like something material that someone is about to indulge in, enjoy, gift themselves in. It says, slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Yeah, I remember we were talking earlier about someone embracing the solitude, even embracing the isolation a bit to a healthy level, because you see she's still stepping outside, got the door open, letting the sun in. You know, somebody may have a healthy pattern when it comes to that, but I really see like somebody like welcoming the sunlight into a new home. Someone's gonna get a new home with this archway, this door here. Or there's a door, a pathway being open for someone that's gonna allow them to treat themselves better here. Last card out, number 16, breaks down to the 7. Bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. Okay, so the more you start to take care of yourself and do well, yeah, because you got to surround yourself with love, lavender here. But I feel like the more you start to take better care of yourself, speak up, advocate for yourself. Because you're in this healing stage where you're going to be giving your own self a soft life. You're not waiting for nobody else to come in and give you a soft life. You're giving it to yourself. And that's going to make you more vocal. You might even get called a bitch. People like, I can't stand that bitch. Collective is da-da-da-da-da. Because you're standing up for your comfort, your safety, your peace of mind. There was a time maybe when you allow people to encroach on that, and that's not happening anymore. So you're going to be called a bitch. You're going to be called negative things because they're not used to that. But you're putting yourself first. You're making yourself your own first priority, taking yourself on dates, doing big things for yourself, opening up new roads and doors for yourself. And so now you're going to have to be a bitch about it. You're really going to have to protect it. All right? Let's read this, gang. Okay. This card says, there's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. So yeah, now that you're moving on, you're welcoming in new life into your life. It could have been gray and dead for a while, and now it's like, I'm telling you, like life is blossoming in different ways around you. You could be seeing synchronicities, and I don't know why Spirit says symphonies. So maybe you guys like classical music, or you might like know how to play an instrument or something like that. But I feel like you're giving yourself like a lifestyle that maybe people will only paint in the fairy tales. Cause you see how this little bird flying to her, and you know how on those fairy tale movies, um, Disney princess movies and stuff, in fairy tale land where the birds fly into your cup and they fly on your shoulder and shit like that. It's like something's gonna be happening. It's like a dream come true. Thank you, Spirit. And as this dream comes true, you're gonna become more yeah, Tanaya, thank you. You're gonna become mean, if that's what they want to call it. I don't think it's mean. I just think you're finally like advocating for yourself after a time of not. So you're gonna be looked at as like a bitch or something like that, but you're not. You're not. You're just doing what you need to do for yourself. Yeah. Confirmation, protest, start a revolution, and that's a revolution of self, like reclaiming your power. That's what you're doing right now with the bitch fire, protest, revolution, homeward, take yourself on a date, and the other card, you don't need a night to save you. It's like you are stepping so much into your power, it's causing a revolution. Confirmation, throne, coming out in the upright. Number 9, your potential is endless. Like, start a revolution in your life, taking back your power, placing yourself where you need to go. You've shrunk yourself long enough. You have played it safe long enough. It's time to step up. It's time to like really just be like, yo, this is my life. I'm living it. Fuck what everybody think. Fuck the insecurities. Fuck the old relationships. Fuck the past, the old friends, the family that don't ride with me, the friends that's sometimey with me, the fake love, the fake support. You step up on this throne, and the revolution is gonna be your life. Fuck all of that other shit. Like, it's really time for you to step forward. And if you're not on that timeline, this is gonna sound aggressive and rude, and ain't nobody got time for that. But then I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the people who are really taking their power back and about to really shift the dynamic of their life and the circumstances and cut off all the bullshit that's keeping them back from their dreams. Like, we got a little window here. We need to be utilizing this shit. All right? But it's not for everybody. Yeah. But there's so many possibilities available for you. We're gonna read this throne. All right. This card says, at the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen or king who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. Yeah, people are already intimidated by you. And one thing I know for sure, when people are intimidated by you and it's coupled with insecurity or jealousy or envy, they want to be right up under you to keep you from your potential, to make you feel guilty, to project shame onto you for wanting more for your life, to project shame on you for knowing who you are and becoming that. You got to get the fuck away from people like that. You're supposed to be on the throne. And just because that's not their path doesn't mean you have to be ashamed that it's yours. Because they're going to definitely project that shame. That's one of the first things they're going to start doing is projecting shame and ignorance onto the greatness that you have foreseen for yourself. the greatness that they covertly wish they could accomplish, but they too afraid to do. So you got to be brave and bold and self-full, which is going to come across as selfish to people who ain't tapped into their own shit. Okay, so that's all right, gang. Yeah, we're universe. We are all just stardust. All right, you're limitless. All right, gang. So fuck what everybody else got to say and ignorant opinions. Go out there, shine, do what you gotta do. Love your life, live your life, create your life. Okay. All right, gang. That was your collective reading energy check-in. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. My magical moderators and members of the channel, loyal subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending love, peace, and balance.